in this hour, it's on my grind, and we want you as an MVP to improve yourself as an MVP out there, as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
How can you make yourself better?
And even as an employee, you know, because we have these conversations. Yesterday, we were talking about how to make your space at work a mentally healthier space.
Yeah.
You have to own what you do, okay? And if you're the kind of MVP who's thinking, maze kuna time ya work na kuna time ya life, ume lose the point. You're not an MVP. Your life is your work. Your work is your life.
Yeah.
They're all intermittently connected. So you have to look at how the time you spend at work, is it a time that, 8 hours I've given to the boss and then I will spend 4 hours for myself? No. Every single thing that you're doing in your life is an input for you to get better. And so we always have these conversations on my grind, and we call it grind, not hustle. Sabu hustle ni mahustlers.
Yeah.
To like mahustlers. Sabu hustle, huo mtu anaweza fanya kitu yote for money.
Ndio.
But grind, even if there's no money involved, you will work knowing that the money will come.
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
All right. So our first guest on My Grind this year.
Our first guest for the year is called Rose Munuhe.
Yes.
And she's the founder of the hashtag #EcoKaziKE. And Kwambox, each and every year, over 1 million people get into the job market.
Ooh.
Over 1 million plus people. And this is by the Kenya Bureau of Statistics Economy Survey 2019. And few of them are able to get access to formal employment.
Yeah.
And so many people opt to all these means of getting jobs.
Yeah.
In the previous hour, tumeongea wasi huenda kwa waganga kupata job.
Yeah.
And so many people also become desperate in terms of looking for other means. So other people use platforms like social media to get jobs.
Yeah.
And that's why we in studio have Rose Munuhe.
Rose! How you doing?
Salama sana.
You excited to be here?
Hey, shuzee, nilirauka mapema.
Yeah. Welcome to our life. So I'm going to start things off with, have you seen the newspaper today? The front page of the Standard. There's a story of a lady, 29-year-old Mercy Anyango. Mercy disagreed with her husband, father of 4, and so she proceeded to stab her 4 children with the aim of killing them. And when she was asked, why did you do this? She said she couldn't fend for her family. In Kenya right now, there's a lot of people who are jobless. Hakuna makazi. And we've seen graduates on the streets with placards. I'm a PhD holder. Please give me a job. The desperation has reached epic proportions. Why did you decide to start EcoKaziKE?
Basically I started it when I had just resigned from a job. And then I realized job hunting is very hard.
It is.
You have to tell guys, I have to be like, yo, Kwambox, not after job. Wasi wengi wako na pride, wasimangi vitu hizo. You get?
Yeah.
Manake hata nikitumiwa kazi, wananitumia hata kazi hazinihusu sana, but wako like, Rosie, unaweza bahatisha. Sasa nikoona, ukianzisha EcoKaziKE, unaweza saidia mtu mwingine. Unanitumia job ya nursing, angalau hata kama sina hizo qualifications, nikiweka kwa EcoKaziKE, naweza saidia watu wengine. You see now, the thing I love about Twitter with viral hashtags, I don't need to know you. I don't need to know Bri over here. But as long as you keep track of it, it doesn't necessarily have to help me, but it can help someone else. Secondly, I realized it can also help your credentials reach more people. Because you see, if you say, yo, I'm a PhD holder, I did my MBA, I'm a photographer, and then you tell guys, just check the hashtag, retweet. I've seen guys getting jobs. Guys are like, yo, come, I have a project for you. I have a what? It actually works, because now you reach the masses, as opposed to you just staying in your kakokun, your box, just sharing it with your close friends.
I mean, last year there's a company that was saying, okay, let me come, let's teach you how to prepare your CVs. Come, let's teach you how to be able to know to apply for a job, so that you make sure you get the job. And they were supposed to meet here at Eka Hotel, and thousands of people showed up because they thought it was a job application, you know. And so that means there's a lot of people out there who are desperate for this nini. And this platform, Sidri, what? Come get a job here, come get a job there. People are complaining. There are people who are actually trying to get a cut for hooking you up with a job.
Hey, manzi.
Did that ever happen to you?
Yeah, you know, sometimes even like agencies, anakushua ati yo manze, salo yako ya fao ni yangu.
That's what I was hearing. That this agency's job agencies. You apply onto the agency. Then when you get the job, they tell you that your first salary is theirs.
I think we need to talk to lawyers about this, man. There has to be somewhere in like I don't think that's right.
It's not right. Come on. It can be right. But as you're signing the contract also as an individual, unasign ukijua unasign nini?
Mi hata nimesikia kesi from a very close friend. Ati yo, give me 100 G's. Mi sijaku utaget job bado kwa box. Mtu wako like yo, kwanza nige do, utaget job baadaye. You're not even 100% sure. Ninakuanga manko na maanti.
Jeez.
Like guys are desperate. And me I know guys who've parted with cash. Ati yo, take these 50 G's, hook me up with that job. They never get that job kwa box.
All right, I'm going to say something from the top. If you're going to be able to give someone 50k to get a job, I think it's called tunnel vision. Kwa sababu uko na 50k. So unaweza invest kwa kibiashara.
Mazi?
Vibes Radio, we rule the nation in this generation.
104.5 Vibes Radio. This is the morning vibes with Mbunde and Kwambox, and a big good morning to everyone who's tuned in. Wenye walikuwa wamelauka na saizi wamefika kazini, msijali, we got you till 10 a.m. with good vibes only and good music. And remember, in this hour we're also looking for people who want ngoma za Sean Paul, because we are celebrating his 47th birthday.
Also, we're looking for people to vote for me, TOK. On Ridimos.
Sema serikali saidia.
Serikali saidia. Please. Can you, what MVP? Come on. Ingia hapo Twitter, #VibesMVP. Mnezaji acha hapo ni
Pana kwa Kwambox.
Sijakubali.
Wacha kubeg.
Si beg, nasema staki kulose.
But remember, use the #VibesMVP to join in on the conversation, and also you can call us up on 0719012700.
All right, let's of course, we've got a guest in studio, and the conversation today is about work and the job market, unemployment in Kenya. Yes. And we've got Rose Kamau, who's actually the founder of Ikokazi KE. It's a hashtag that helps people identify where the job opportunities are, especially if you don't have a job or you're looking for a new job.
Yeah, definitely.
What are some of the trends you've seen on Ikokazi KE?
I think mostly one thing I've noticed is that, first of all, unemployment is soaring almost every day.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we are willing to have these conversations. You're willing to put yourself out there to talk about your credentials.
Yeah.
And then to just, also a lot of people in Kenya want to help one another. Because I've seen guys getting job interviews randomly just because they posted their credentials. As opposed to just go to a job website, which is still okay, apply and never get feedback. At least with the Ikokazi KE, when guys say, I got a call back, I got an interview, I got the job, it creates hope.
Yeah.
I'm not, with the recruitment websites, you notice there's not really a lot of feedback. So you can be applying even for like 2 months, you're like, hey, what's going on? Kwani inaenda spam folder?
Yeah.
But sasa ukiingia Ikokazi KE, manake uone mwenzako anapata kazi. You get more psyched to keep applying. And then also what I like about it is, shout out to my boy Blaze. He does really good CV revamps.
Yeah.
So that at least when you're applying for that job, it's not generic. You stand out. Because let me tell you, kwanza hizi siku kuna kuanga na software. If you don't use the keywords when you're applying for that job, it automatically goes to spam.
Wow.
So you need to realize, if you're applying for this job, if it's engineering and the job description, you have to talk about it. You have to say this and this and this is what I have. Your resume has to say the same thing. You just don't apply for.
Okay.
Do your research.
Knowing that there's not enough jobs in this country, what are some of the, because on the hashtag, what are some of the top sought after jobs?
Mostly I've realized in digital, anything to do with business. It's very, very rarely do we get along the lines of med. Mostly it's BCom students.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're the ones who want jobs.
Yes.
Okay, you know what the challenge here is, yeah?
Yes.
BCom was like, there was an era there where BCom was the choice, there was an inflation of people doing BCom.
Yes.
As in, for every DJ, there's a BCom degree. You understand?
Yeah.
I think every Kenyan has a BCom somewhere, and then, but you'd be that, which makes me wonder. Anyone is after a job for 10 years. You're willing to pay 50k to give someone, you're a BCom guy, you have a degree in BCom, you're willing to give someone 50k to get a job. Ulisoma nini hiyo shule?
I think.
Si ulisoma business?
Yes, definitely.
Mbona usifanye business?
Usianzishe busy yako.
Ama
hiyo knowledge yako.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Ama ulinunua your degree. There's some things I absolutely don't understand.
Yes.
The other day I read an article. A guy was conned by some guy. He applied for a job. He wanted to be in the army, the KDF, Kenya Defense Forces. And this guy took his money and disappeared, of course. And so he went to the cops. How much money did he lose? $500,000.
Yo, that's a lot.
That's a lot of money. Yani kuingia Kenya Defence Forces. Mimi nauliza si uchukue tu pesa uanze force yako. Kani kumaju unataka si much.
I guess in summarizing what you're saying, be willing to start from somewhere. I also don't believe like you should be unemployed for 10 years.
Yeah.
Manzi hata unaweza offer ku work place. I'm not saying you work for free.
Yeah.
But to some extent, considering the rate of unemployment, working for free 3 months costs nothing. And then unaambia wase, mimi nilikuwa na do this and this and this kwa your organization. Kuliko tu nakaa kwa hao.
I think also the the thinking of when you see sometimes you work in an organization, you learn things and then you go and start your own, right?
Yes.
If there's no jobs, why not then say, let me acquire the skill.
Yes.
The skill, and then I go and set up. Already you have 50. If you have 50K, you have capital. But everybody wants to start here because me nearly spent 2 million in my education. There's no way I can go and start working for a K a day or 50 bob a day. I think that's the challenge that's really plaguing this country. We really need to start looking at other ways of, because if I sit on the hashtag the whole day, iko kazi KE. Nimeuliza the whole of 2019 umekuwa kutafuta. Umechill tu kwa nyumba.
Yeah.
Ukifanya hashtag.
Yeah.
Am I the one who's looking at it wrong?
I think more so even we should there's really no jobs, man. We should hold our government accountable.
Yeah.
You read newspapers day in, day out. Me, you can tell me at TCG 50% of youth is unemployed. Me, I don't think it's the 50% with an issue. Sure, they could be more proactive. But pia gava, it's not ati juzi ulikuwa unasoma hapa sijui wase wangapi wameenda home, retrenchments, sijui layoffs.
Yeah. And there's going to be more. There's going to be more this year.
And how many jobs are they creating? Basically, not even the same numbers opposed to the ones who are being laid off.
So now you, as the founder of Ikokazi KE, you can see people coming onto the hashtag every single day. It's a great thing you're doing. It's a great thing. But we need to advise these people to look at alternatives.
It's true.
Because what is the success rate of getting jobs on the platform?
I would basically say, as I said, it depends on how you package yourself. I will not just give you a success rate at the top of my head.
Yeah, because I've seen people spend money on job sites. Now get job. Tupigia simu tumefungua sasa phone lines. Call us up 0719012700. On the line we've got Kevo.
Ni aje Kevo?
Nikwambia aje?
Mimi niko sawa.
Niko sawa.
Kwanza tuanze hapo Kevo.
Ati?
Hebu tuanze hapo Redeem was.
Alisema kona wewe?
Redeem mimi sijasema lakini naenda na 40K. Haya, lakini jana na Neli nilimulika sana.
Nani? Kwa box.
Kwa mbona nilimulika timu ya kazi ya. Lakini ulisema karibu na ukweli, so hapo siwezi kataa.
Aya, hebu sasa niulize uko wax?
Niko kwa kazi sasa hivi.
Umesikia conversation yetu?
Nimesikia mgeni hapo akisema. But nilikuwa nataka kumark tu ni register on hivyo tu.
Okay, thank you so much Kevo. Call us up 0719012700. You help people make their CVs look good. So you have some tips for how people can be able to make their CVs look good?
Yes, definitely. As I said, hit my boy Blaze up at Blaze_ or something.
Yeah.
Yes, he's on Twitter and he does CV revamps. Also, when it comes to how you apply for jobs, I've recruited for guys.
Yeah.
And I have seen very many mistakes. First of all,
We're going to come back. Hold that thought. All those mistakes, we're going to hear them in a bit. Let's get back into the music. Shaggy and Tyrus Riley. Just another girl.
Vibes Radio, we rule the nation in this generation.
You gotta love the tunes coming through your stereo. That was Richie Spice with Black Woman. 21 minutes to 10 a.m. Hey, Brayo. Ile viboko zenye unanichapa hapa. I can't believe it. Unasikia ile laugh yenye Brian ako nayo. Nika kwa Mombasa, kwa beach.
Books, it was a minute since I warned you. Hapa hashtag Redeem was. So nimeona leo I take measures to make sure that where uchukue ile ngoma iko down, mimi nichukue ile ngoma ya kushinda. At least right now I have conscience. I know because my conscience is very clear when I was choosing that song.
Okay. Sawa. I don't even have anything to say. Wejua tu kesho kwanza nakuja na machine gun. Not only unyo.
Sawa.
Ukibonga tu ni
unakuja na military uniform. Ngoja tu. Mimi na
Unataka
DCI
kusnitch.
na kusnitch tu hapo.
Unataka kusnitch. Listen to yourself. All right, call us up 0719012700. This in studio we've got a guest who's trying to help us. She's called Rose Kamau, and of course she's the founder of EcoKaziKE. That's the hashtag on Twitter that's helping a lot of young people get access to jobs or to know where the jobs are at. So, what are some of the common mistakes that people make when they're applying for jobs?
First of all, my advice would be when you're applying for a job, really sit down and take your time when you're presenting yourself. Because this is someone who doesn't know you. Hiyo kitu unasikianga ati someone judges you by your first appearance also goes for your job. How you title your email, indicate the position they are saying. If they say indicate your remuneration, you have to indicate it. Also present yourself at the email body, customize it to look like you know about the organization. I've been following you, I've been buying your products.
So ni wadanganya tu.
Imagine wadanganya, you have to kiss us.
Sawa.
To some extent. You
Okay.
really have to just go the extra mile.
Yes.
Have you been in a situation where, because guys are desperate for jobs, have you been in a situation where mtu anatumia EcoKaziKE to defraud someone?
Hey manzi, maramob. And not just EcoKaziKE, hadi kwa gazo. Kwanza classifieds. Be very careful.
Yeah.
And one thing I can say is when you see those jobs, as I say, zimulike. Because you really have nothing to lose.
So wait, what do you mean to being conned? I've seen an ad, I've seen an article saying they're looking for jobs, and then I go there and then...
First of all, maybe at your place I join in happen. I had a similar instance with this hotel in town, Nairobi Safari Park. Someone was like, he's doing interviews there. When you call the hotel, they're like, hakuna mseka huyo. Secondly, ni mtu wa kukwambia, first of all, tuma fee. Alafu tutakuinterview.
So is that a way to know that someone is unreal when is fake?
Of course.
When they ask you for money to get you the job.
The only reason they're in this business ni
It's
kama
for the
watu wa
money.
kamiti wanataka tu do. Hata siku kumislead ati acheke tu hapo jioni. They just want money. And the minute you get a hint of that, steer clear. Most of these organizations really don't tell you sijui mambo za interviewing fee. Mimi sijaisikia kitu kaa hiyo.
I've never heard of anything like that.
There is really no genuine job that's gonna tell you that. And that's why I tell guys, no matter how desperate you are, unaweza unatuka ni punch. Ati ni punch, but ukiangukia hii job manze umewin lottery, don't make someone else rich.
And also remember, kama wewe unatoa hiyo punch, ukumbuke kuna watu wengine kama 100 kama wewe unatoa punch. Sasa wewe do the math. Sasa hata unajua hata, you know, hapo ndo sasa hiyo labda ndio the interview test. You know what I mean? Like, mseni wabiko. I'm going to give you a job, but first give me 50k. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to give you 50k. You failed the interview. Because umefanya business, now you can't even think about how to invest the money wisely.
So unaweza do hivyo kuchest.
No, I do get CVs. The what you've talked about, how people title their emails.
Yes.
Hapo ndio watu jangusha.
And even courtesy, man.
Yeah.
Present yourself, and as I said, go the extra mile of investing in good actual CVs. These generic ones of streets, even in black and white, don't do that. Customize it as per your career field.
Haya, tuweke hata mapicha hapo.
Imagine lazima, like, cause enyewe kuna job manzi unaweza get to like unakaa presentable, ukienda board meeting unakaa fiti. Uliko tu unakaa tu hapo sijui aje. Weji market.
So nieke picha zangu kwa club kana nataka job ya CEO because I'm a people person.
Mazi wako like Ismail what about drinks?
Brian, ati uweke picha ya wapi?
Picha ya club. Si ndio, I'm a people person, so it's good that I can apply for the CEO job.
Jesus.
Utamingle na wase.
What are some of the as we wrap up, what are some of the bad habits aside from, you know, how you title your CV?
Yes, I think also something else people really need to be cautious of. As I said, avoid putting too much of yourself out there.
On the CV or on Twitter?
On Twitter, you can apply for credentials in a good way, but also remember kuna mtu anaweza slide kwa DM kukudanganya. So just customize it to I study this and this and leave it at that.
Okay.
Don't get too personal with someone uko kwa email. Can even be ni mtu anataka hata kukupeleka date. So you just keep it strictly professional.
Wait a minute. Mtu anataka kunipeleka date na ananiuliza my credentials.
Ameona hapo, ameona uko desperate. Ujui watu hizi siku.
Kwani we are going to master that meal?
But you see, you don't know. Just don't meet someone you don't know on a face-to-face. But otherwise, I do encourage EcoKaziKE a lot, especially I've seen graphic designers, photographers, jobs you really need someone by that end of day. Even the accountants, the nurse, and someone's like, by close of 5 p.m., I need these CVs. Contact me, refer someone you trust. So yes, do a lot of that, tag a lot of your friends, and definitely let's all help one one another.
All right. We're going to post Rose handle on, you can also go on to #ikokazi KE.
Kenya, and
Anza
Iko Kazi Kenya.
kutafuta hiyo kazi kwa sababu kazi yako kuna mtu anakungojea.
Pia kama we ni mwenye company,
Yes.
an employer, unaweza tumia hiyo #ikokazi KE kutafuta employees.
Yes,
Ati unemployer.
Organizations, manzi.
Unemployer ni mtu mwenye anakufanya unakuwa unemployed. Thank you so much Rose for coming through.
Vibes Radio, we rule the nation in this generation.